The fourth season of the morning show is finally here. I am so excited to talk to two of the creators of this, Charlotte Stout, Mimi Leader. So, Charlotte, catch us up. What do we need to remember about these three seasons as we get ready for season four?
I think the big thing is, Paul Marks wanted to buy UBA, and Alex thwarted him at the last moment by proposing a merger with their rival network NBN. So now we're going to see, well, did that merger work? What's the state of play? And what happens when the women finally run the table?
Here they are. The women are running the table here for the morning show. Mimi, what is it like to be part of this great show with such a great ensemble cast?
Well, it's an incredible opportunity and challenge, and the cast is a dream cast, and I couldn't ask for a better cast. And going to work every day and working with them is extraordinary. And I always, I come in like a kid, in a candy store. That's what it's like.
So exciting to see on the screen. And Charlotte, we have this play out in real time. It's taking parts in the real world where we're seeing the COVID-19 pandemic, the Capitol insurrection, the Black Lives Matter movement. What can audiences expect in this fourth season from these real world involvement?
Well, it is a season about trust, right? That's one of our big themes. And we really wanted to look at like the elusive nature of truth this season, because we are in a world of conspiracy theories and deep fakes and corporate cover-ups. And so all those things make you're sort of in the fog of war, just trying to figure out simply what is real and what is not. So that's really what we're focused on this season. Who can you trust, and can you even trust your own eyes?
I have to tell you, this fourth season has been my favorite. I've seen a lot of the episodes so far. I can't wait to finish it, but it just seems to keep getting better and better. The critical reception gets better every season. It's getting more awards every season. Mimi, what is that like to be part of a show that you're directing kind of the first episode, the last episode, and some in between, but you're always doing the front and the back? What is that like to kind of be the spearheader of all these directing great front and back episodes?
Feels great. It's always interesting to bring everybody up to speed as to where every character is at that moment, and find a really interesting way to do it so it actually doesn't feel that way, if you know what I mean. It it's it you just what's great about, I think, the writing is we're thrown right in this season. We're thrown right in. We're not telling you, we're showing you. And it's really exciting. And to always do the finale is always just a treat, because it's a roller coaster. And I know you haven't seen it yet, but it's a roller coaster and you're going to enjoy it. And it's exciting.
I cannot wait to see that. And these new characters we have this season, I mean, Oscar winners Marion Cotillard, Jeremy Irons, then we have Boyd Holbrook in this crazy, crazy role that is so fun to watch. Charlotte, what is it like bringing in these new people for all these great roles? Aaron Pierre as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Aaron Pierre, everyone fell in love with him basically. So very easy to understand. I think, what, again, just to echo Mimi, and this is real. This is really from the heart. I mean, I think one of the huge privileges of this show is that you can call up a Jeremy or a Marion and say, we have a role for you. And they won't just like laugh and hang up. They'll actually go, well, maybe I want to do that. So I appreciate the scale of the show and the level of talent that is already on the show that can attract these scene partners who are going to really bring some electricity and kind of shake things up.
Yeah.
Electricity is there from the beginning. The morning show, new episodes Wednesday, September 17th, Wednesdays thereafter on Apple TV Plus. Mimi, Charlotte, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you. The morning show is back for its fourth season, and this season, I have to say, is better than ever. I'm talking with Emmy nominee Nicole Beharie, Emmy nominee Karen Pittman, Emmy winner Nestor Carbonell. So, Karen, I have to tell you, my favorite storyline this season is Karen's story, Mia Jordan. What can you preview about ours? Come on.
What? Come on, let's go. Let's go.
What can you preview about her story this season?
Well, I can preview that Mia decides that she's going to become an army of one after many seasons of taking care of everybody. She decides that she, Nicole said, she goes
So you
from
went from
being a mama
mama
to
to
mother,
mother.
is what she said. And, everything in between. I mean, she does take everyone to task. That includes Alex Levy and even at some point, Chris Hunter and Stella Bach. And so we'll be along the ride and it's a wild one. We'll be along the ride for watching Mia go up and down this season from episode 1 to 10.
So terrific, your performance. And Nestor, obviously your character Yanko goes on this journey as well, ups and downs, with some familiar faces that are bringing back. We can't give too many spoilers away. What is it like to play that throughout these seasons and be a 4th season here in the morning show?
Oh, thank you, Trevor. It's a dream. It's incredible to get to play a character. I mean, all of our characters have evolved so much, in these seasons. And Yanko going professionally from meteorologist to anchor, and then really to have to contend this season with, I can't get into too many spoilers, but then to this conundrum, this dilemma he's in it, facing these two kinds of loves, and having to choose between these two really beautiful and powerful women. And it tears him up. And it's, as an actor, that's a dream to get to sort of tap into something that, it's not something I've gotten to play in the past. Usually I'm playing harder edge guys, usually men of authority. And this guy he's a puddle, man. He's
Means it.
he's a mess.
It's everybody.
He leaves with his heart, and his heart is really exposed. So that's it's a wonderful thing as an actor to get to play that.
So much fun to watch his involvement through the season. And Nicole, obviously you have this great scene moment with Boyd Holbrook, obviously new character this season, but here you are not backing down. You are full force. You are owning what we can't say, but owning what your character is doing. She's so powerful. She's so strong. What is it like to play a character like that on TV for everyone to see and look up to?
Oh my goodness. It's a gift to play Chris, to play someone that has that strength, because you get to also reveal the core beneath that super strong woman. And I think the only people that could really make that come to life are these incredible, super strong women who have traversed all sorts of terrain in this business and committed themselves to making such wonderful television. So I feel like they did such a beautiful job with all the storylines, but I was nervous about this particular one because I feel like it requires a great amount of sensitivity for what we're talking about, and they did such a wonderful job, and hopefully I did the best that I
No,
possibly
You
could,
definitely did.
and the moms feel seen and the daddies feel seen.
You definitely did amazing. Everyone feels seen. That everyone needs to see the morning show season 4 starting September 17th on Apple
Come on
TV Plus.
now.
Thank you all so much.
thank you, Trevor.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you. If season 4 of the morning show could get any more star power, I just don't know what would happen. Here they bring in Oscar winner Marion Cotillard. So tell us what we need to know about your character here.
My character is Céline Dumont. She's obviously French. She comes from a very wealthy family, very powerful, and she's the new board president at UBA. And she has a lot on her plate. She will have a lot to deal with. She's a very complex character. She wants to own her place and own her own power. But she has a lot of things to prove. And she's gonna have to navigate into this very complex world of media, pleasing her. There are a lot of expectations, and she will have to stand for what, her way of thinking, but at the same time dealing with other agenda.
She's such a great addition to this season of the morning show with these other, I'm going to call them girl bosses, like Greta Lee's character, like Jennifer Aniston's character, and here yours is. What is it like to be that representation for women all across the world?
I think it's very important to have this really strong female characters, especially in a show that is so important, in my opinion, because it's very entertaining and at the same time it asks very profound questions, social questions, politic questions, human questions, and that's why I'm like really so proud to be part of such a great show.
You have these great scenes with Greta Lee, with Billy Crudup, with Aaron Pierre this season that audiences are just going to love throughout the season seeing your character. What can you kind of tease for audiences that they'll get to see this season? Obviously, we can't talk spoilers, but what do audiences need to know?
Wow. War, love, sports, and again, deep reflections on the world we live in.
And here we are in this fourth season. I mean, the show honestly keeps getting better and better every season with the addition of all these new characters. What is that like to come in from an outside perspective to now just being in this critically acclaimed show that audiences cannot get enough of each time a new season comes out?
I'm a big fan of the show. I watched the two first seasons in 3 days, and I got totally obsessed. And the third season, I had to wait like every week to get the new episode. So it was like I was so excited to be part of something I was a fan of. You know, it's very special. It's very special to like get to interact with characters that I loved so much and that I followed and that I had, like this weird connection that the audience sometimes, I mean, like all the time have with things and characters they admire. So to be part of it, it was really something very special for me.
Your enthusiasm for the show makes audiences want to watch it that much more. But here it is, finally, season 4 of the morning show, Wednesdays on Apple TV Plus. Marion, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Interviewing someone like Jeremy Irons, so iconic, an Oscar winner, how do you be prepared for something like that? I'm obviously talking about the great Scar song from The Lion King, but here he is in the morning show. So, Jeremy, what do we need to know about your character in the morning show?
Oh, you need to know that he's a very successful man, a lawyer, a university professor, uh, separated from his wife, having brought up his daughter on his own, as well as going off to work, and so and having fallen out with his daughter some years before, and a man respected in his field as a lawyer, and a man maybe even called upon by government to advise them sometimes. So, man at the top of his game, who is about to go on a journey, both with his daughter and professionally. So that added into this amazing, serial. I mean, I do think they cover the most interesting ground about journalism and news. My story is affected a little bit about that. I mean, by that, but it's mainly about our main lead character, played by Jennifer Aniston, and her relationship and how that affects her confidence. So that's my role. That's what you need to know.
And your character, like you just said, Jennifer Aniston's father, who we're finally introduced to here in the fourth season, you guys have these explosive scenes together. She is a terrific dramatic actress acting alongside you because people know her from Friends, from these great comedies, but here she is just knocking it out of the park. You guys have great scenes. What is it like building that relationship with her?
Well, she's a good actor, and it's a bit like asking, what's it like watching two great tennis players, or two tennis players, what do they do to build up? Well, you train, you practice, you work, and then you come together, and hopefully sparks will fly, and it'll be a great match. That's sort of the way we do it.
It's so fun to see that back and forth between your characters, and there's so much happening in this fourth season that is relatable to the world right now. I mean, there's a merger going on with UBN and the network that is happening there, that's happening in the real world too. What's so exciting about being a part of a show that takes part in real life along with these fictional characters?
Well, I think the fact it is so close to real life on many issues make it very, very interesting to an audience, and hence we get a very, very big audience worldwide. It's always nice to be in a show which has a big audience. So that's what it does.
You've been part of these great ensembles. I mean, The Lion King, like I mentioned in '94, Watchmen, that great TV show on HBO. Now here again with the morning show on Apple TV Plus. What is it like kind of working alongside everyone, even though you might not share scenes with them, but you guys are all still a great ensemble working together to bring this great product to the screen?
Well, it's lovely working with people you admire. You know, you look at almost every performance and you think, yeah, he's a good actor, good actor. Now, sadly, we rarely meet. I mean, we met last night because we did the premiere in New York, and it was great to see everybody and to be able to tell them how much you admired their performances. But in studio, a lot of us never met before.
Great acting across the board. The morning show season 4 starts September 17th on Apple TV Plus. Jeremy, thank you so much.
Pleasure talking to you.